What's going on, guys? I'm back here with a free-for-all recap for, I don't remember what week it is. I believe week 8. But this week will be the last week for the contest. It ends Friday the 31st at midnight Eastern, so make sure you get those videos uploaded before then. And then we'll spend the weekend tallying everything up and finalizing everything. So, that being said, let's get into it. For Team Chasing Inc., Chase brought in Russ McGinnis, Merrill Hogue, Sean Gilbert, Shane Turner, Don Stanhouse, Joe Carter, Clay Bellinger, Jerry Brown, Deion James, Paul McClellan, Jeff Datz, Dean Clay, and Larry Parrish. Caleb's Cards brought in John Paxson. Doug Beatty brought in Elton Sawyer and Patty Moyes. And Zach's Collections brought in Scott Simpson, Jamie McCown, Steve Jones, Jimmy Carson, Garth Butcher, and Jim Harbaugh for a total of 22 points this week. Brandon Stebbins brought in Gary Garrison, Dan Fouts, Jeremy Roenick. Patrick's Baseball Cards and TTMs brought in Ryan Sandberg, Bobby Rydell, Sid Bream, and Tippy Martinez. All Ego 2099 brought in Storm Davis, Robert Parrish, Charlie Huff, and Bob Thornton. Math Bowler brought in Stan Utley, Scott Verplank, Dave Peag, Gerald Williams, Dean Beeman, Jeff Ballard, Dillard Pruitt, Jim Richter, Kevin Butler, and Larry Nelson for a total of 21 points. Team Serena. Johnny brought in Steve Balboni, Franklin Stubbs, Chad Little, Roger Smithberg, Joe Skolaski. Hit Squad Collectibles brought in Skeeter Barnes, Jim Poole, Scott Lewis, Blaine Bishop, Lenny Wilkins, Scott Anderson, Bruce Armstrong, Tony Paraschica, Mike Bielecki, Brett Butler, Randy Brown, Don Shays, Mark Eichhorn, Russ Springer, Dave Plavis, Mike Gubiza, Kelly Gruber, and Randy Milligan. Disguise Cards brought in Steve Casper, Felton Spencer, Steve Bozak, Elton Sawyer, and Autographs 2000 brought in Rich Camarillo and Lou Whitaker for a total of 30 points. Now, for my team, I brought in Mark Rujalonic, and Jason Dixon. Media Marauder brought in Mike Schuler, Don August, Mark Grant, J.C. Anderson, Bruce Zabriskie, Peter Parsons, Kenny Perry, Jay Delsing, Ronnie Black, Michael Allen, Charlie Huff, Kermit Zarley, Gary McCord, Roger Best, Jack Doherty, Mark Eichhorn, Bruce Benedict, Bob Skinner, Larry Silviera, Johnny Miller, David Toms, Don Pooley, Russ Davis, Brad Comets, Ryan Hoblitzel, Danny Darwin, Floyd Bannister, J.D. Gleaton, John Doherty, Frank DePino, Duffy Waldorf, and Joey Sindlar. Rick's Cards brought in Lee Guterman, Jim Poole, Archie Manning, Bill Sampin, Mike Schooler, Mark Lee, Jack McKeon, Jose Lind, Mark Rujalonic, Russ Davis, and Deion James. And Adams Card Closet brought in Jeff Treadway, Frank White, Jerry Brown, Jeff Ballard, Mike Smithson, Don Paul, Don August, Mike Stanley, Jeff Reed, Lee Guterman, Jay Howell, Nick Kasaski, Bobby Valentine, Juan Gonzalez, and Wade Boggs. And Henry S. brought in Val Skinner. That's a total of 61 points this week. So as you can see above, the final totals for this week, going into the final week of the contest, we've added a little bit of padding to the lead, but still a little bit of time to get caught up. So don't forget, all videos need to be posted by midnight Eastern on the 31st, which is Friday, because that's the end of the contest, and then we'll spend the Saturday and Sunday finishing up tallying everything. So it's been a fun contest so far, and hopefully ended out with a bang. So, um, yeah, let me know what you think of the contest so far, and any input for next year or whatever. So, until then, I'll talk to you guys later.